Alistair is now demonstrating how to make a three-dimensional triangle. He'll draw one, and then he'll do parallel lines.
Right here.
Okay.
No, right
One
here.
here. So you're gonna draw parallel lines. You need a ruler. Okay. He's gonna connect them. He's connecting end to end. You can just use that as a straight edge. Okay. Right, there's one. Go ahead and take your time. Draw it slowly. There. Now we're gonna send one line out. Make one line. Let's use
Wait,
this.
first I use
Well, no. First you have
First
to.
I make the second triangle.
But how will you know how to line them up? Okay, then use this to line them up.
If I just do this.
No, but use your straight edge, Alistair.
Straight edge.
Well, that's what this is. Right? We don't hand draw when we're doing technical drawing. We try and use the tools. Try again. We will now try attempt number 2. We're going to use the straight edge to show how we're going to create a shape and make it into 3D. Alistair will begin drawing.
Wait, we're going to try it up.
Okay, he's choosing the triangle. Now I would suggest you draw a line out with a straight edge. Okay, just send one line out so that you can anchor it. Okay, Alistair's sending a line out.
Wait, I know, but you have to put more space. There you go.
Okay, so send the line out into space. There you go, nice and straight. And now we can use another triangle. We're gonna find the same triangle we used, and we're gonna draw it parallel and off into the distance. And we're creating 2. Now it's just about connecting the end dots. So wherever the corners are, we're going to use our straight edge and connect the dots. Once we do this, once we have it all drawn up, then we're going to start doing our watercolor. Alistair is connecting the dots end to end. There you go. So we're connecting the dot. Great. Now we have 2 others to connect. One hand holds the ruler and the other one draws. Perfect. Now move to the other side. Hand holds the ruler steady and they connect dot to dot. Perfect. In our next sequence, we're going to show you how to do the watercolor. For this, Alistair is going to clean up his work. We're going to complete our drawing using a set of watercolors for this three-dimensional object, a prism. And Alistair will demonstrate how to add the yellow. So let's make our mixture.
Wait. Hello.
Okay, so let's make a batch of yellow. First we gotta get it wet. Add a little bit more water to it.
More water?
There.
That's a lot of water.
That is a lot. So now we can start painting. We're going to paint the prism. There you go. You can add more, yeah, there you go. That's looking good. There, that's nice and bold. Now let's paint the other triangle before we connect the dots. There you go, keep going. That's looking great.
Wait, you my pencil again.
We're continuing to paint the other 3 sides. Got water. There, the prism, three-dimensional, is getting painted. There, now we add water. There we go. Very nice. Okay, so we've completed the yellow. The next step we're going to do is we're going to add blue on the sides to make a shadow in our next step. Okay, we will now finish. We're now going to finish our
Grandpa, why
shade.
are you putting it on the nose?
There, just to show the human element. There you are. So this is where the shade is falling, and we're gonna use this blue brush to show that shade has fallen in. We always assume that the sun is shining on this side and it's casting a ray. Okay, here you want to use a circle template. We have a good circle.
Wait, I wasn't gonna do a circle.
Are you gonna do it by hand?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just going to show you how the sun rays, and these are sun rays, so if one ray hits, that's going to be the shadow. And now
gold around this part.
Okay.
Whoa.
And that can be nice and light.
I know. I tried to switch it.
Yeah. So we can.
Can you just switch it?
Yes. And you can actually just start blending it out. Other side. There you go. There you go. You can also add just plain water to blend it out. Okay, we're using the blend out tool. Perfect. I think we have a winner here, folks. Okay, so Alistair will complete the composition. I think this is a good one. And here's Alistair. And here is our finished example of a prism, 3-dimensional, and we can show it around.
Here it is, but it looks 3D.
And here it is 3D. Thank you for liking our channel. Hit the like button on your way out the door.
And be sure to subscribe.